it's been a little while, because as you can see I'm very tired and have not had time. So I'm going to catch up on the stuff that mattered to me in the past week and a bit, and just kind of go from there, just because I don't really know what else to talk about. But there are quite a few things very related, so if you're interested in just hearing what I have to think about those things, then stay. If not, then vamoose. I suppose you're free to go. I don't really know what to say, honestly. But Alice Otherlands was funded on Kickstarter, I think. So that means that there's going to be a few kind of short 3D animation films by American McGee for a follow-up to Alice Madness Returns, which may not be super exciting for everyone, but for me it really, really is, because I loved the original Alice and then also Madness Returns, not only just because I love like gothic fairy tale stuff personally, but also because he has such creative talent. He's such a visionary. I could go and look at a background in that game for like half an hour straight and still be like mesmerized by it. It's just so creative, such a genius in that way, and I'd love to see it on film, especially because then he doesn't have to worry about gameplay mechanics and things like that. He can just focus on telling a story and making it look gothic and beautiful like he always does. So I'm personally excited to see it. Then Batman speculation. Since Batman vs. Superman or Superman vs. Batman was announced, there's been a lot of rumors. First it was a Teen Wolf guy, I don't remember his name, who actually looked a lot like Bruce Wayne, I suppose, but I don't know about his acting chops. I've never actually watched Teen Wolf. So that happened, and then like a few days later it was dropped and no one ever spoke of it again, so I'm assuming that that's not actually going to happen. Also, they were talking about Joe Manganiello, who I love on True Blood. He plays Alcide. I don't know about Batman, but I don't mind looking at him. I do think, though, to his credit, I don't believe for a second that he's actually up for it, but to his credit, I listened to a Nerdist podcast with him, and he seems like the coolest, like nicest, down-to-earth, loves comic books, like a total geek. I think that he should, and apparently wants to be in a hero movie. I just don't know that Batman is right for him. Ryan Gosling was in there as well, which I do not see happening because he would never do it, and I also really wouldn't want to see Ryan Gosling as Batman. I love him more than anything, but no. There was also Josh Brolin and a few other people that I can't remember. There are about 8 names mentioned. I do not personally see any of them being chosen as Batman. None of them appeal to me in that way. I think either they're too well known or just not right for the part. I would rather see a total unknown, or personally Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be my dream cast, just because he's very talented, he looks the part, we know that he can play a hero type because he was the comedian, but I ultimately think that he's probably too old, that they would never ask him, and because he was the comedian, maybe he would be too recognizable and could not pull off the Batman thing, but that's my own personal dream. So, in other news of Batman, Injustice has added another character. That one is Zatanna, and I really like her. I think that she's lovely, and her moves look amazing. She does look like a fun character to play. My only qualms about her is that her voice is too high. I think that maybe they could have like just tried to give a lower toned voice actress, just because Harley and Batgirl already have had such high pitched voices that I don't know why Zatanna would have to, because she's always kind of like, you know, sultry and stuff, so I don't know, it just seems random to me. And then they also released the trailer for Thor The Dark World, like the longer trailer, and it does look good. I did like Thor. I thought it was kind of underrated considering how silly it was and how it pulled off Thor, because I could never see Thor being pulled off until they made that movie, and they did a good job. So I am looking forward to it, but I don't like Loki, as I've mentioned before, so not so much looking forward to seeing him again, but I am looking forward to seeing the movie, so it does look good. Also, I watched the Flashpoint Paradox, and it's really, really good. I do highly recommend it. I'm not going to say anything about the storyline, because basically anything that I say will count as spoilers, so I'm not going to say anything about that. But I did like it. It's not super long, so if you just want to, you know, just buckle down for about an hour and a bit, then you could definitely enjoy it, I think, if that's what you're into. I really liked it. The only problem that I had was the animation. The animation looks like really cheap anime. Like, maybe I could draw it if you gave me a year. So I'm not saying a lot because I don't draw at all. So maybe they should pick up the production value of the whole thing, but otherwise I did really like it, so I recommend it to DC Universe fans. Definitely. It's very good, very emotional. It's a good one. Oh my god, my glasses are just magically on my face. Yeah, so that is what happened this week that was important to me. So let me know what you think about Otherlands, the Batman speculation, who you would want to play Batman, or how you feel about the names that are being rumored to play Batman, who you want to see next as an Injustice DLC character, and how you feel about the Thor The Dark World trailer that was released recently. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on everything, every little thing. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching, and I promise I won't be so slow next time to upload videos. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.